guys, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe the channel. In a first, EU moves to cut money for Hungary over damaging democracy. The European Union executive recommended on Sunday suspending some 7.5 billion euros in funding for Hungary over corruption, the first such case in the 25-nation bloc under a new sanction meant to better protect the rule of law. The EU introduced the new financial sanction 2 years ago precisely in response to what it says amounts to the undermining of democracy in Poland and Hungary, where Prime Minister Viktor Orban subdued courts, media, NGOs, and academia, as well as restricting the rights of migrants, guys, and women during more than a decade in power. It's about breaches of the rule of law compromising the use and management of EU's funds, said EU Budget Commissioner Johannes Hahn. We cannot conclude that the EU budget is sufficiently protected. He highlighted systemic irregularities in Hungary's public procurement laws is insufficient safeguards against conflicts of interest, weaknesses in effects prosecution, and shortcomings in other anti-graft measures. Han said the Commission was recommending the suspension of about a third of coherent funds envisaged for Hungary from the bloc's shared budget for 2021 until 27, worth a total of 1.1 trillion euros. The 7.5 billion euros in question amounts to 5% of the country's estimated 2022 GDP. EU countries now have up 3 months to decide on the proposal. Han said Hungary's latest promise to address EU criticism was a significant step in the right direction, but must still be translated into new law and practical actions before the bloc will be restored. Orban's government proposed creating a new anti-graft agency in recent weeks to as Budapest came under pressure to secure money for the ailing economy and forint, the worst performing currency in the EU's East. Orban, who calls himself a freedom fighter against the worldview of the liberal West, denies that Hungary, an ex-communist country of some 10 million people, is any more corrupt than others in the EU. The Commission is already blocking some 6 billion euros in funds envisaged for Hungary in a separate COVID economic recovery stimulus over the same corruption concerns. Reuters documented in 2018 how Orban channels EU development funds to his friends and family, a practic human rights organizations say has immensely enriched his inner circle and allowed the 59-year-old to entrench himself in power. Hungary had originally initially for version of EU fund spending in 2015 until 2019, according to the bloc's anti-fraud body OLAF, by far the worst result among the 27 EU countries. Orban has also rebelled many in the bloc to grow away by cultivating continued close ties with President Vladimir Putin and threatening to deny EU unity needed to impose and preserve sanctions on Russia for waging war against Ukraine. British Prime Minister Liz Truss will hold a full bilateral meeting with Joe Biden at the United Nations General Assembly on Wednesday rather than meeting the US President at Downing Street on Sunday, her office said on Saturday. Leaders from all over the world, including Biden, are flying to London ahead of Queen Elizabeth's State funeral on Monday. Some foreign leaders are still scheduled to hold meetings with Truss, who succeeded Boris Johnson as Britain's Prime Minister earlier this month. Truss on Saturday spoke with the President of the United States Emirates, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, who expressed his condolence following the Queen's death on September 8th, her office said. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.